Highways, they're supposed to connect us, take us home, right? But sometimes they lead us to places far darker than we ever expected. Tonight I'm sharing 3 disturbing stories from the road. Stories that will make you think twice before driving alone at night. Let's start with Jake. He was on his way home, driving late at night on a lonely stretch of highway. It was the kind of road where even the moonlight felt like it didn't belong. That's when he saw her, a woman standing by the roadside waving for help. Against his better judgment, he stopped and let her in. At first, she was quiet, just muttering a soft, "Thank you." But as they drove, Jake noticed something odd. The air felt colder. He adjusted his rearview mirror to check on her and froze. She wasn't there, at least, not in the mirror. Jake slammed on the brakes and turned around. But the back seat? Empty. And then he saw it. On the fogged-up window, a message written by an unseen hand. Just one word. Leave. Now let's talk about Mark, a trucker who's seen it all, or so he thought. One foggy night, he was driving his usual route when he came up on an old overpass. Locals called it the Stalker's Bridge, but Mark, he didn't believe in that kind of thing until he saw it. As Mark drove under the bridge, his headlights flickered. Then came the bang. Something hit his truck, hard. He checked his mirrors, but the road behind him was empty. Just as he was about to breathe easy, he heard it. A deep guttural laugh echoing from inside his cab. Lisa and her friends were driving home after a concert. They were tired, but in good spirits, until a car behind them started flashing its high beams. They thought it was a cop, so Lisa pulled over. But when they stopped, no one got out of the car behind them. It just sat there. The other car sped off, only to reappear a few minutes later, parked across the road ahead of them. Lisa and her friends got out to investigate. Inside the car, they found something chilling. A blood-stained mirror on the driver's seat. And as they stared, they started hearing whispers, coming from the cracks in the glass. David's story is one that will stick with you. He was driving late one night when he noticed a pair of headlights following him. No matter how fast he went, the car stayed close. When he finally pulled over to confront the driver, the headlights disappeared. But then, his radio crackled to life, and a distorted voice whispered, "Keep driving." So, what do you think? Are these just stories or warnings? The next time you're out on the highway at night, keep your eyes on the road, and maybe, just maybe, don't stop for anything. You never know what's out there.